CDC gives Guam worst travel ranking, going from a travel risk rating of moderate to high due to COVID-19 in just a month. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, has now changed the travel ranking for Guam to very high, the worst level of ranking. Guam had just eased past travel restrictions 2 days ago in order to get tourism reopened. Governor of Guam had just announced social gatherings for up to 100 people were allowed. Recent COVID-19 clusters have been identified, raising the case numbers and causing the CDC to give Guam the worst travel ranking possible. Just 2 days ago on May 15, Guam had eased its post-travel restrictions to reopen tourism. A very high or level 4 rating from the CDC means travelers should avoid all travel to Guam. Guam had 100 new COVID-19 cases over the past 28 days and recently recorded 3 COVID-19 related deaths in 3 days. The 3 who died had not been vaccinated. Guam Governor Leon Guerrero on Tuesday said this change in Guam's travel risk rating should not be viewed as a setback in the island's recovery and for tourism but a reminder that it must keep the basic COVID-19 mitigation measures in place. The governor waived post-travel government quarantine for fully vaccinated travelers and those who came from 0 to few COVID-19 cases, as well as allowed social gatherings for up to 100 people because of recent strides in Guam's efforts. But the CDC downgraded Guam's ranking once again, just 2 weeks after changing it from moderate to high. The prior change was a result of recent clusters identified. We know all too well how a single positive case can multiply into a cluster and the adverse effects on families, schools, and businesses. Please do your part to protect one another, and keep Guam safe, she said. Wearing your mask, washing your hands, and watching your distance remain our greatest safeguards for our community, the governor said. Reopening our island is dependent on our ability to hold ourselves accountable. If you're sick, stay home. The governor, a registered nurse, said if one has been exposed to a positive case, the person must self-quarantine and get tested. Guam Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio said, "The virus can be beaten, and we know how." While we have seen more positive cases in our community in recent weeks, data tells us most of these individuals were not immunized. With more of our population eligible for the vaccine, more people can receive the protection it provides. For those 12 years of age and over, please get the free COVID-19 vaccine and help our island in our effort to liberate Guam from this pandemic. The governor's goal is to achieve 80% herd immunity by July 21, when at least 109,081 of the vaccine-eligible individuals are fully vaccinated. As of Sunday, 72,815, around 53%, were reported fully vaccinated. #Rebuilding Travel